Hey guys, in this video I want to show you two behind the scenes of two potential books that we want to publish and we want to send an offer to and hire to publish. How Expert Guide to Mystic, Connecticut. It's a city guide by someone who has lived here for 20 plus years in this area. Um, Next topic is How Expert Guide to Home Cooking. Okay, so those of you who want to learn how to get started cooking at home and you have no clue how to do it, and you want to learn from someone who has a passion for it, wants to teach you because it has changed and helped them as themselves, from someone with real life experience. Okay, so that's that, and let's talk about the reasons why. That's Andres for the topic of home cooking, and here's this is Courtney for the topic of Connecticut, Mystic, Connecticut. Okay, so Andres here. Let's take a look at the cover letter answer. Andres here uh, wrote a very nice, detailed cover letter answer. Let's take a look and just read it quickly. As a real life example behind the scenes, my passion is home cooking. While demonstrating this is hard, because I can't invite you into my home for a meal. If I could, I wouldn't need to write a word. Someone could easily see how serious I take cooking once I'm in the kitchen. Everything from the preparation and organization called Mice in place for all the newbies out there to my laser focus once the once the first vegetable is chopped and that first burner is ignited. It was exactly 5 years ago. I decided to take cooking seriously. I was living on my own in a very middle of nowhere town. The nearest restaurant was a McDonald's 20 minutes away. Hardly worth the trip. So I decided I would start cooking out. It would save a little money and eat better than a Big Mac. This activity gave me a revelation that I, a recent graduate who used to eat TV dinners, could actually make something edible and tasty. In the following months, I feverishly ripped through the recipe blogs and forums. Every time I made a delicious meal, it was like a high for me. Frustratingly, however, I found that only around 50% of the recipes, and that's being generous, were a success. Undercooked rice, rubbery meats, and bland soups plagued me. I had to find out why. I followed the recipes. What did I do wrong? That's when I started taking home cooking even more seriously and dove into the seemingly endless world of the culinary arts. I would love to tell you more, and I hope this paragraph has demonstrated that. While I have no physical proof of my passion, no resume or body of work, I intend to demonstrate my experience through passionate writing. Okay, so I that's what I my impression of this writer, this person. Andres is he has real life passion for home cooking. It has changed his life, and he wants to share with other people his lessons and pass it down. You know, and we ask our writers, just imagine you're passing down to your younger self, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever the years ago, younger self, teaching the beginner version of you to become the best, right, over time. So that's where so that's a potential topic for that topic is Andres for the topic of how expert guide to home cooking. 101 tips to learn how to cook at home and make delicious and healthy meals for everyday people. Okay? So, next topic is Courtney here for the topic of how expert guide to Mystic, Connecticut. 101 tips to learn about, discover places to visit, find things to do, and explore Mystic, Connecticut. Okay, so she's from Connecticut, and well, she knows this area quite well. And in a cover letter answer, sometimes it's on top, and but if we need to learn more, we look at the bottom. This is what we look at first, though. I'm from Mystic, Connecticut, a town on the coast of southern New England. As I explained in my cover letter, it is an extremely popular tourist destination and has already been featured in many travel guides and media coverage of the area. I've lived in Mystic for 24 years and I'm very knowledgeable I'm very knowledgeable about the town and its surroundings. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would pick 10 in terms of competency for this project. I feel confident that I can produce a 5-star high quality guide on my beautiful city and its many attractions. Okay, so let's further look into it. Look further into this. Hello, I am a freelance writer and editor with experience with writing both web content and creative projects, much like yours. I grew up in and have lived in Mystic, Connecticut my whole life and would like to propose this town as a topic in your book. So there you go. My whole life, that's what is convincing for me. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's give it a shot. Let's try this book. Why not? Let's do our best. 5-star. Let's do it. It is a very popular tourist destination and one of the most popular of coastal New England. It has already been featured in many travel guides and pieces of media. I was even mentioned in one episode of The Office. Consequently, thousands of tourists flock to our town in the summer to take advantage of the beautiful coastal scenery and many tourist attractions. Having lived in Mystic for 24 years, I have an in-depth knowledge of the area and will be able to easily write 30,000 words. That's another convincing. She can write 30,000 words. She is confident, not just an article, about the town to contribute to your book. I look forward to learning more about the project. Okay, thank you very much. That's Courtney G for the topic of Mystic, Connecticut. Okay, so that's just a quick video of the day. Mystic, Connecticut, as you can see, is a real city in the New England area. So go check out these two books coming in the future: Home Cooking and Mystic, Connecticut. Thank you. Take care.